Let's talk about some important settings on the screen of your Alpha 7 IV, starting with this green camera icon with the letter I next to it in the top left. This icon indicates that your camera is in auto mode for taking photos and saves you from having to look up at the mode dial on the top to confirm which mode it's in. You can just check this screen instead. Now, there are more settings along the top of the screen, but I want to draw your attention to the bottom of your screen where some of the most important settings are located. Up first, on the bottom left, you have your camera's shutter speed, which we talked about earlier, which can also be controlled by the front dial of your camera as long as it's not in auto mode. Next, you have the f-stop of the camera, which is how your camera tells you the aperture of the lens, how wide it is, how much light it's letting in. And if you weren't in auto mode, this setting could be adjusted with the back dial of the camera right here. After that, and lastly, for your settings at the bottom, on the bottom right here, you have the camera's ISO, which, if you recall from earlier, this setting can be adjusted with the right ISO button on the back of the camera. And so if you're not sure what ISO on your camera is set to, this setting right here will tell you. But remember, your camera is currently set to auto mode, so it's going to say ISO auto, and the camera will be choosing the ISO for you. Last but not least, for important icons on your screen, if you look at the very top right of your camera screen here, you're going to see a battery with a percentage next to it. In case you haven't guessed, this is your camera's battery life, and Sony was really helpful because they not only give you an icon that gives you a rough approximation of your battery life remaining, they also show you the percentage, giving you a much more precise idea of how much battery life you have remaining.